Welcome to Edible East Tennessee. Today we're in Maryville at Liles Acres Farm with Sheri Liles. Sheri, thank you so much for letting us be here today.
Welcome.
Tell me a little bit about your farm.
This farm is a fairly new organic farm. We've been in operation for about 5 years, and it's fairly small in comparison to other farms in the area. It's only 7 acres. About 3 years ago, the llamas came. I used to ride horses a lot, and horses, of course, generate lots of nice manure.
Right.
But a llama is an even more versatile animal for a farm. You could harvest the fiber and you could spin it. You could use it as a pack animal.
What type of chickens do you have?
Oh my gosh. Good question again, because it speaks to what we like to promote on this farm, which is biodiversity.
Okay.
And so I don't grow just one type of tomato. I grow heritage variety tomatoes, and same thing with the chickens. We have heritage variety chickens. We have 6 different breeds.
I noticed a few rain barrels. So tell me a little bit about how you use those.
Well, that's part of what the farm is about. We try to make it as sustainable as possible. And a guy said to me one time, you should never let a drop of rain fall on your property that you don't harvest. And
you have berries?
We do. We have blackberries, blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries. Yeah, and they've just been wonderful. They're good sellers. If you want to make money at a farmer's market, you want to get sort of a niche of things. Grow some things that are unusual that a lot of people don't grow. So, for example, I grow edamames, which is an edible soybean.
Right.
We grow bok choy. So we grow things that other folks may not be growing. And then we grow the usual things that you'd want to have, beans and corn and squash and so forth.
Did the dry spell, has that hurt you?
It did for a while, and of course when it gets dry like that for weeks at a time, then we just get into a mode of we do nothing but water and harvest. So that's all there's time for.
Right.
But because we grow our produce in the raised beds that you can see here, it helps to conserve water. So we're not irrigating just a whole acre. We're just irrigating in certain spots. So we have soaker hoses, and we only water where the plants are actually growing.
What's the other benefits to growing in a raised bed?
The great thing for the plant, and of course it's the plants that you really want to nurture,
right,
is that the soil is loose. And loose soil means better root establishment and better drainage, so that plants don't get too soaked, and it just makes for better working conditions and better plant growing conditions.
Well, Sheri, thank you so much for the tour of your garden.